There is not another song that has made me feel the way this song has made me feel. Hello! I ain't fucking around with this one because this one's gonna take us a while. Okay? Hi! Welcome in to another video. So thanks for being here. We are here to list our top songs of 2021. Now, here's the thing. Last year I did 20 and then I did a few honourable mentions. This year we're doing 25 songs that are on my list and no honourable mentions. Okay? I like all these songs, guys, and I could have carried on. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna be putting in snippets of each song after I've obviously announced what numbers where, just to give you a taste, just in case you haven't heard the song and you maybe hear something that you like and then you might want to go listen to it. I just thought that would be a good idea, and I did that last year. So I just think I'll do it again this year. I've also created a playlist on my Spotify of all these songs in this order. So if you like the look of my list and you want to listen to the playlist, it's there for you guys. It's like my ultimate playlist for this year, so I'm buzzing. But yeah, with all that said, I don't want to chat too long. If you're new here and you've not subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe just before the end of the year. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Woo! So yeah, this list is long, so I'm going to try not chat too much for each of the songs, but I mean, you know me, I love to chat, okay? So, first on our list, at number 25, is Claim by Drew Mack featuring Olivia O'Brien. This song, it's very chill, right? R&B vibes, chill vibes. Drew Mack, I don't think many of you will have heard of. Maybe you have, and if you have, congratulations, you've got good taste. Olivia O'Brien, she's had a few like bigger hits, so you might have heard of her. But love this song. He brought out, I think, 2 songs this year, and I've been obsessed with both, but this one out of the 2 was definitely my favourite. And I definitely felt like putting him on the list because I want to shine light on some maybe not as widely known artists and maybe more, what's the fucking word? And maybe some, don't know the word, okay. Next on our list at 24 is Posh Spice by Miss Iggy Azalea. Now I've got a bone to pick, okay? This is the best on the album in my opinion, right? It came on the deluxe, so it was like obviously released a little bit later, and y'all are sleeping on it. It is a fucking banger in my opinion. It is hands down one of the best off the album. I was torn between putting this one or I Am the Strip Club, which I'm sure more of you know, because that is also a banger. But this one just pipped it for me. It makes me feel some type of way. I love the, obviously, like the nod to Posh Spice. Yeah, she did it, okay. Next on the list, 23, is Money by Lisa of Blackpink, okay? So this obviously got released this year along with La Lisa the single. Money was definitely not my favourite on my initial list, and I think I preferred La Lisa, but then it's completely done a 180, and Money is just so infectious, so sultry, so in your face, so fun. I feel like a bad bitch when I listen, and that's why it's there. Okay? Moving on, at 22, we have Paranoia by Spencer Sutherland. I know that now, I think he's going to be another artist that not many of you are aware of. He's definitely underrated in my opinion. He's brought out some incredible songs this year. He brought out obviously this one, Paranoia, which is, it's just got a fun flavour, guys. It makes you feel good. It's just an infectious beat, an infectious song. Like, I put it on and I instantly feel better, right? So, love this one. He's also released Lemons, which is another great one. He's released Shame, another fabulous one. Like, he's released so many this year. Next on our list, in at number 21, is Flowers by Marina. If you just bought me flowers, maybe I would have stayed. Now, I was torn for Marina, right? Her album is very, very strong, top to bottom, and I was torn which one to put in here. Like, I was thinking, like, do I go like Venus Flytrap? Do I go Flowers? Do I go Highly Emotional People? Because y'all know Highly Emotional People does it for me. But I put on Flowers last night when I was like thinking through this list and like deciding where I wanted to put things. And best believe I belted, right? I sang my heart out, my lungs were pulsating, right? So I just thought, you know what? Fuck it, let's put Flowers in there. A beautiful, beautiful song, gut-wrenching lyrics, bless thy ears. Okay, at number 20. Now, we do have another tie. Sorry, I know y'all are gonna be thinking that every year we're gonna have a tie in every single thing. But yeah, sorry, we have got a tie for 20. But that is because they're both Madison Beer songs, okay? So I think it's kind of allowed, right? So we've got Reckless and we've got Everything Happens for a Reason. So initially, I did just have Everything Happens for a Reason on this list, but then I obviously remembered that she brought out Reckless after the album, and in my opinion, it's one of Madison's best songs that she's ever done, ever released. The music video as well, absolutely stunning. So I could not pick between these two. They both give very similar energy. The only thing is Everything Happens for a Reason is just too short in my opinion, but it is so, so beautiful, so ethereal. Her vocals shine, what's not to like? Next in at number 19 is Mood Ring, Mood Rang by Lorde. Now, like I said, Solar Power as a full project has not necessarily grown well on me. It's not been an album or a project that I found myself gravitating towards a lot. Maybe I'll give it more chances, like into the new year. But Mood Ring, personally, I think it was the best single. And it was, I think, the last single before the album dropped, right? I think it like literally came out the day before or something. Maybe best music video, I also think. It's very spiritual, it's very let's cleanse the earth, let's cleanse our auras, let's align our chakras, do you know what I mean? All those things. And once again, I listened to it last night when I was trying to decide on where to place it, and I had the best time just reading, because I didn't know the lyrics, because the lyrics are kind of hard, I think. So I was reading through the lyrics and singing along, and I was like, oh my god, I'm feeling incredible, like it is healing me. So yeah, I decided to put Mood Ring on here. Definitely my favourite off the album, I believe. In at number 18, we do have Astronomy by Mr. Conan Gray. Now, this hoe knows how to do a song. I remember he was on my list last year for The Story. This one gives very similar energy. His storytelling is impeccable. His vocals, I think this may be his best vocal song. Like, his vocals are incredible on this song. I remember when I reacted, I was overwhelmed. Overall, I love this song. I don't really have too much to say. I just love it, and it had to be on the list. But once again, he's brought out a good few songs this year that have really, really been good. Like People Watching, hello. Telepath, bop. Overdrive, hello. So many bops. Next one. This might be a shock for how low it is, but I have got my reasoning. So we've got 17. We've got Montero, in parentheses, Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X. Now, I would just like to say, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but like I said, if it's on this list, I adore it. But the reason why it's at 17 and not higher, because when it first came out, I thought this was gonna be like the top of the top. The reason why it's at 17 and not any higher is because I simply overplayed it. It's on me, it's my fault, I'll take the rap. I just played this fucking song to death when it came out, okay? To the point now where I'm just like, I find myself skipping it sometimes, right? So that's why it's at 17. Only reason. Still a banging song, came with a beautiful music video, really, really good. I feel like this song and Lil Nas' whole era really has kind of like, it's changed things. We're testing boundaries and I live. Okay, this one might also be a shock, but in at 16 is Tears in the Club by FKA Twigs featuring The Weeknd. Now, this song came out in December. It's not even been out a month yet, right? The song came out, I think, on like the 2nd of December, and I was excited for it to come. I was excited for it to arrive. I was excited to indulge. But did I think I would be as obsessed with this song as I am? No. But I truly, truly am. Something about the song, something about the visual that just encapsulates me. It gets me going. It makes me want to move. If you guys didn't know I am a dancer, it made me want to dance, okay? I love FKA Twigs. It's everything she does well, but it's so different for her as well, I think. So yeah, this has me excited for whatever she brings out next. Like, this list is just now, guys. I'm not confident in this list at all. This list has changed so much. Top, not really. I'd say bottom half has changed so much. We're in top 15, right? How are we feeling? In at 15, we have The 90s by Phineas. Sometimes I think about Now, obviously, this comes from Optimist, the album. Once again, I could have picked so many different ones from Optimist, but the reason why I picked The 90s was because it was a single first and foremost, and I think it was a really good single, and also this song is so different from anything Phineas has done in the past before. It gives me hyper pop vibes. It gives me edgy vibes. Guys, this is a unique song. I have not heard many songs like this. The ending, best believe it, shocked me. Once again, I don't really have too much to say, but this song just shocked me. And I remember when I first listened, I was fully overwhelmed. Like, I didn't do a reaction, but I wish I had done, because my reaction was, what the fuck is this? It was the last thing I expected. In at 14, we have Wild Side by Normani featuring Cardi B. Don't be late up in that shit like you lazy. I need you to roll up in that shit like you skating. Baby, ain't a hold up. Normani did that with this song. I love the extended version just as much as the normal version. Once again, it's one of those that makes me want to move. It makes me want to do things. It makes me want to. I feel it in my body, right? Is what I'm trying to say. I feel it. Like, not just listen. I feel it. Like, there's something about the production and how it goes so well with her vocal and what she's doing vocally. Second to none. And the visual, we'll get into that tomorrow. We'll get into that tomorrow, okay? In at 13, now this is another one where I was torn on which to pick. It's Between Us by Little Mix. Up until filming this video, just before, what was in there was Cut You Off. In terms of the new songs, that song is incredible. It's a fucking chaotic banger, but I switched it for Between Us simply because of what the song represents. This song obviously is paying homage to their last 10 years, and they're making a vow to each other that nothing's ever gonna change, nothing's ever gonna come between them, no matter whether they're together, taking a break, doing different things, nothing is changing, and they're just, yeah, they're basically singing this song for each other and their legacy. So I thought it had to be on the list. In at number 12, we have Oh My God by the one and only Adele. Oh my God, I can't believe it, all the people in the world. Now, once again, I'll say it again, I was struggling with which one to pick because I also love All Night Parking featuring Errol Gardner. The reason why I picked Oh My God was just because I think this one is completely different for Adele. It's out of her wheelhouse. It's an absolute bop, might I add. Potentially my favourite off the album, but like I said, it's kind of par with All Night Parking. I adore this song. Straight away out the gates, just a little at the very beginning. Unique, different, everything, right? Icon, legend, moment. Okay. In at number 11, we have Skin by Sabrina Carpenter. This song, since its release early in the year, I'm thinking March or something it came out, I don't fucking know. Try January, even more impressive. Early, right? This song has not been removed from my Generally Feeling Right Now playlist on Spotify. If you don't know what that is, my Generally Feeling Right Now playlist is just stuff that I am generally feeling right now, right? Very self-explanatory. I put all the songs, regardless of genre, regardless of how they make me feel, in this playlist if I'm just loving it right now. This song went in it as soon as it obviously came out, and it has not been removed. So for that reason, it definitely needed to be on the list, and I feel like that was a good place to put it. Because it does slap. Obviously the story, I don't need to go into detail, got me a bit, yeah, clutch my pearls, it gave me that. It was kind of upfront, but in a very subliminal way. Top 10 hoes, top 10. Let me have a quick drink because saliva is rife. In at number 10, Angel Baby by Troye Sivan. This song, it is simply beautiful, right? It's simply beautiful. The visual is beautiful. Troye Sivan is beautiful. Obviously, it's kind of sad because obviously, like, we're kind of reminiscing on a relationship that is like a past relationship, and like how we've struggled to get over this person, and you're basically dedicating your life to this person. It's just gorgeous, guys. If you haven't listened, fucking go listen. One of his best songs to date, and best believe when it comes on, I do belt. And I do feel the emotions, okay? Moving on up, in at number 9, we have Breadwinner by Casey Musgraves.
It's gonna hurt, stay away from a boy like that, he wants a breadwinner.
This song, as soon as I listened to it, in my reaction, I knew it was gonna be the song from that album that I gravitate towards. And was I correct? Yes, that's why it's on the list. Obviously, a breadwinner is someone who brings home the bacon. They are the person that financially helps out the household. And she's saying, like, yeah, this man wanted a breadwinner, and he wanted, like, my sparkle to make him shine brighter, this whole fucking thing, until he started to feel insecure, then he didn't want me anymore. It's basically like this person is taking advantage of Casey, what she is, the icon that she is, financial stability, all the things, right? It's basically about a trifling motherfucker that's taking the fucking piss. And I love it. Oh my God, one of the most beautiful ballads. In at number 8, Easy by the one and only Demi Lovato featuring Noah Cyrus. This ballad, what it's about, it's incredible. So obviously this song is about you leave a relationship and maybe you're the one choosing to step away because maybe it's not serving you well, or like whatever, or like you're just not feeling the same. This song's about how hard it is to make that look easy. Oh, and it's just, yeah. Next, this might also be a shock. In at number 7, we've got I Want Love by Jessie J, Jessica Cornish. I have got a bone to pick because I feel like Jessie J is one of those artists that people think still does or would do what she did at the very beginning of her career, when obviously she did gain the fame. Domino and like all the, like, Do It Like a Dude. Like, people think of Jessie J as Do It Like a Dude, and that's simply not the case. She's a different woman, she's a different artist. She obviously released her 4-part album, Rose, loved it, gorgeous. This song was like, I think the only song she's released this year. It's 70s, 80s, it's throwback. It's an absolute party. I cannot stress that enough. Like, when I want to really turn up and just dance around like a idiot, this is a song, okay? I want love, baby, tonight. I want love. And it's like also the anthem to my life. Like, I do want love. I need love. No, I don't need love. I just want it, right? Yeah. It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. She did that for me. And yeah, listen, please go listen. In at number 6, we have Dealer by Lana Del Rey. Now, there were so many on Blue Banisters that I could have chosen for this spot. I was torn between Violets for Roses, Beautiful, Living Legend, Nectar of the Gods. Like, the list goes on, people. I remember like being gobsmacked when reacting to Dealer, And even now when I listen to it, I'm still gobsmacked. Like, it still evokes the same emotions as it did when I first listened to it. It was a shock. We were all shocked. She was once again coming for someone, which I love. She explored a new vocal style, which I love. And it's once again just about a trifling asshole that is taking the piss. Like, they are taking advantage of us, and we're not gonna stand for it anymore. I live. Top 5, top 5, top 5, top 5. We're getting there, people. This is not taking too long. Yay, yay, yay. In at number 5, we have Need to Know by Doja Kitty. Okay? Doja Cat. Honestly, she's that artist for me. Before this year, I really didn't know much about Doja. I didn't know much about her music, didn't listen to her music, and best believe from the beginning of the year to now, we have done a full 180. I am excited every time she releases something because I know it's going to be quality. I know the visuals are going to pop. Like, I know she serves. And Need to Know is for sure one of my favorites on the album. I feel like it was an incredible single. The lyrical content is incredible. Like, the rap, the flow, everything about this song is perfection, okay? It's got comedic elements, it's got bullshit elements. What's not to like, people? Like, how can you not like this song? Do you know what I mean? In at number 4, we have Easier Than Lying by Halsey. Now, this comes from their album, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, one of my favourite albums of the year. If you watched my video yesterday, you obviously know that. I could have once again picked several others for this spot, and I think before, like yesterday, I think I had Lilith in this place, and I switched it to Easier Than Lying just because there's something about the production on Easier Than Lying, and like, it's quite fast paced. It gets me pumped. It makes me want to just gyrate around, right? So Easier Than Lying had to be the one. Lilith makes me feel like a bad bitch. It makes me want to move, right? It makes me want to slink around. It makes me want to treat someone bad. But Easier Than Lying takes over my body. Top 3. Now, this was difficult. I didn't really know in what order I wanted to put these 3 songs. So all of these are like next level tracks for me. So we have, in at number 3, we have Happier by Olivia Rodrigo.
I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
Hands down, the best ballad of the year, in my opinion. The lyrics are so smart. It's a song and an approach I have never heard, where she's obviously talking about how she wants this person to be happy moving forward. She wants the best for this person, but she doesn't want them to be happier than when they were with her. And obviously we've heard songs in the past about obviously people not wanting someone to move on and forget about them and all this kind of thing, but I feel like the approach they took and the lyrical journey they took to get us there and to describe it is something I've never heard. Like, I've never heard someone describe it in that kind of way, and I just think it's beautiful. I think it's sublime, I think it's gorgeous. I adore this song. Definitely for me, my favourite on the album. I feel like a lot of you prefer others on that album. Like, I've not heard too much hype about Happier, but for me, it's my little gem. I adore. In at number 2, now this song, oh my god. In at number 10, we have All Too Well, the 10-minute version by Taylor Swift.
You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath.
So obviously I didn't put Red on my official list for albums of the year just because I didn't know if it was eligible, because obviously most of the album was released years ago. But this song, however, this is eligible, right? This song was not released in its full entirety. This is a new take on a song. This has got another whole fucking half to the song. The storytelling, people. The storytelling, I cannot fathom enough to you how good the storytelling is, what it does to me. I see the pictures in my mind. Before we got the short film, people, I was painting the picture in my mind purely just from her lyrics, and that's the music I love. You'll notice like a lot of the songs towards the top and not necessarily just bops for bops' sake. It's like songs with meaning, songs with good lyrics, songs with a good story, because that tends to be the music I gravitate towards more. Obviously there's a few exceptions, like Need to Know, like that's a bop for being a bop's sake. So yeah, All Too Well, the 10-minute version, Miss Taylor did that. And the fact that she was able to do what she has done with a 10-minute number speaks volumes. Because there's not many artists that could keep me engaged for 10 minutes. There's not, and I'll be honest, and that's the truth. Moving on to my top song of the year, Happier Than Ever by Billie motherfucking Eilish, right?
I never treat me this shitty. You make me hate this city.
Now, obviously I know her album was a little lower on my ranking than most of you expected, and even I expected, but this song takes the cake. It starts off slow, it transitions halfway to a rock production. We give it to the people, not people, one person in particular. We do in fact give it. We do spill the tea, and we scream, we let loose. It's the journey for me, people. The journey that this song takes me on, second to none. And there's not another song that has made me feel the way this song has made me feel this year. So that's why it's on this list, and that's why it's the top one. With that said, this brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on where I've listed things down below. If you've got 25 songs that you want to list them. If you want to do top 10, top 15, just give me a little list, even if it's like top 5 songs. I'd love to see what your favourites are this year. I don't have anything else to say. I want to pop off now. Please do come back tomorrow because we're going to be discussing visuals and music videos. And yeah, love you guys lots. Thanks for being here once again. Goodbye. Bye bye.